let's look at the first head coaching hire that I guess we haven't talked about yet.
Okay. Here we go. Duval.
Jaguars hire. How you pronounce that?
Liam Cohen.
Okay. All right.
How you say it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. As head coach, man. What do we know about Liam Cohen?
Offensive coordinator for Tampa Bay most recently. And then I just looked this up the other day. Like as soon as I found out, I looked up where else he had been before then. Let me find it.
Yeah.
Offensive coordinator at Kentucky and with the LA Rams.
Oh, okay.
The year they went to the Super Bowl, or maybe the year before that.
Was he? He was the OC of that team that went to the Super Bowl.
I believe so. I'm fact checking myself.
Yeah,
but I believe so.
And I wonder if he called the plays or if Sean McVay called the plays. I don't think Sean McVay called the plays this year.
Oh no, it was the year before. There.
Oh, okay.
The year before.
Man, so he just missed out on the Super Bowl, huh?
He did.
Okay. But it might be a decent move for the Jaguars, man. If he can put Trevor Lawrence in, I wonder if he's going to call the plays, But it'll be intriguing to see how he handles Trevor Lawrence. And if he can get that running game going.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of him saying Duval to the press? Have you seen that video?
I believe I did, yeah.
Duval. No, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't know a lot about him. And then I saw that video and it made me not even want to know anything about him. He's not starting off very well in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I just don't think. I feel like the owner for the Jags isn't the most like. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he has it all together on where he wants to go with this organization.
He's not a football guy. So he definitely
I feel like he's weighing him down a little bit.
Yeah, and he fired his GM. So this was
after doubling down on not wanting to fire his GM, he fired him way later.
Yeah. Right. The reason Byron Leftwich didn't take the job was because of the GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like you notice that too late. And after, like, everyone was like, no, not if your GM's gonna stay. And he's like, I'm keeping my GM. And then realizes there's no one left, dude. He was like, okay.
Yeah.
You should have realized that by like the second coach that was really good, that could have came there and really helped you out. I'm not saying Liam isn't gonna be that, but he was like the last guy.
Yep.
So
sometimes the last guy ends up being the best guy.
He could, but I don't think so. It's not feeling like it right now.
Hopefully not.
Like terrible
they're in our division, so hopefully that's not the case. He can. I'd love for him to go 500. He can go 500 every year for all I care. But I need him not to be better than the Texans. Okay, up next, the Raiders hire Pete Carroll. As mad as I was because the Raiders fired Antonio Pierce. Yeah, I really am low-key happy about this move, though. My little league team was the Raiders.
Okay.
So I played for the Raiders, even though I rooted for the Bears growing up and the Texans now. I've always had an affinity for the Raiders. And for them to hire a guy like Pete Carroll, even though he's old as Methuselah, he don't look it. I don't know if he just do regular exercise or Botox or what, but he don't look his age. I feel like he's still a really good coach, still energetic, can do his thing. Yeah. And I feel like he'll put together the right staff around him. Yeah. And I think the Raiders are going to be successful. As long as they ain't got Derek Carr no more, they're going to be fine.
Right.
They just need to get a quarterback, though.
I'm sure they will. Number 6 pick, I'm sure they'll. I mean, they probably won't take someone in the first, but they'll probably pick somebody up in the second or third for sure.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel good about it. I feel kind of how I felt about Sean Payton being hired in Denver. I felt like it wasn't going to be great to start, but it would get better, and that's exactly how it was. It got better this year, at least. So it might be a little bit of the same for the Raiders next year and years to come. But, can't be mad at it. If they would have did like a Cowboys and hired that dude after firing Antonio, I probably would have been like, who is that guy?
Right. It's a lot of it is gonna depend on who he hires as his coordinators and who they draft with their first round pick. I mean, I think eventually they'll be successful, but how quickly they'll be successful is going to be determined by those 3 factors. All right, last hire we got. Last coaching hire. Cowboys hire Brian Schottenheimer. Now, I know Brian Schottenheimer as Marty Schottenheimer's son. Do you know him as something else?
I don't know who he is.
Okay, so he was a coordinator in the league and has been for a little bit. I haven't known any, and I think he was Dallas's offensive coordinator this year.
Okay.
Although everybody knows McCarthy called the plays.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know anything of substance, anything substantial that he has done in his career, right? But obviously, it's probably a trust factor.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones trusts him, and maybe he did wow him as much as you can wow somebody in the interview, and maybe that's why he got the job. Obviously, Dallas was looking at Dion. I don't think that was serious. I think it was just pandering for the fans.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not sure who else they even interviewed. Did they even follow the Rooney Rule? Did they interview any persons of color?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. So but Schottenheimer just was interviewed and hired. But again, sometimes the least likely, the hire that's not the splash hire is the best hire.
Is that what you feel like this could be?
Yeah, I really do. And that's me not knowing Schottenheimer, but knowing from whence he came. He's from a football family. His dad, longtime coach.
Okay.
I feel like he's been groomed to be a coach.
Okay, I can get behind it.
He's probably a coach's coach. Yeah.
Yeah. At first, I was just like, I don't know who this guy is, and there were so many other options out there that I was just like, doesn't feel right to me to just. But I don't know anything about him at all, so I can't give the strongest opinion on it.
Yeah. That's fine. Not much to know.